Have you recently got unemployed and you were really worried that how exactly to overcome this difficult situation? And this pandemic has brought so much of challenges in our life, and people who are really thinking that how to overcome this difficult times, then this video is for them. I'm basically going to discuss today some important options and some plans I'm going to give you, and I'm sure if you really follow this video, you will definitely find answer to all these questions. So stay tuned so that you can find answer for a better solution, how to revive your economy after this lockdown. Wake of this pandemic of COVID-19, the world will not be the same again. There has been a massive change in the work culture, in the overall socio-economic condition. Today, if you see, the entire industries are going through a very lean phase, and that is probably because of the reason because people are not really able to go outside, and because of the social distancing we are really in a helpless position. So what exactly is the solution? How exactly will be the days after the lockdown is over? Do you think the world will really be able to revive itself once again? If you really want to get answer to all these questions, then you must listen to this video. Hi, I'm Prabhankar Das. I'm an international motivator, speaker and a business coach, and I'm basically here today to tell you something how exactly we can revive our economy after the lockdown, when it is really an important decision for most of the government and the organizations to understand that how they can secure the life of their people. And right now, economy has taken a back seat. We basically have to understand how we can fight this disease of COVID-19, and that's why worldwide most of the organizations are under lockdown. The country is going through a major shutdown process, but in this time we have to understand that how we can enhance our knowledge and skills, because this is the time when we can sharpen ourselves. So today we basically have found that there are many such industries who are booming. Maybe it is really a difficult time for the major manufacturing service sectors to survive. And that is why we have seen that all the developed economies are really worried. There has been a special task force who have called for a special G20 meeting. Even International Monetary Fund, they are saying that this could be one of the biggest recession of all times, and it is predicted after the global crash of market after the World War II. This is perhaps one of the biggest crashes the world is going to see. So what exactly we should do? Should we really plunge into the negativity and we should keep worrying? No, this is the time when we have to bounce back with positivity. We have to learn that how exactly we can find the alternative ways. We should not be the part of the problem. We should always ensure that how you can be a part of the solution. Yes, my friend. So if you have really got a pink slip, and if, my friend, you have got recently unemployed, then there is nothing to worry. You just have to change the mindset, because we have already learned that survival for the fittest is always the slogan. Whenever we have to really fight back, we should understand that how we should find the strengths in ourselves. So please gear up and listen to my video very carefully. I'm going to share some very important information which can change your life, and maybe after the lockdown, the one which you were seeing as a threat could be your opportunity. So after lockdown, we would find that most of the conventional industries are going to face a lot of challenge, and this is a time for you to change your business model. So if you basically have been thinking that it is basically going to be a market where you find a lot of customers coming to, but mind it, due to the new culture of social distancing, you will really find challenge to get your customer. So what? So that's why we have to understand that what exactly are the ways to reach out to the customers. The first thing which we have to understand that the market is really going through a sea change because of two reasons. First, because of the social distancing. After the lockdown, when the market is going to open, people will not be really that much free to come to the businesses. So we have to know how to reach out to our customers. And the second thing, which is also going to be a threat, that due to the uncertainty in the market, most of the customers will not be so much confident in taking out their money, and that is when the consumption will go down, and that is where the inflation is going to come up, and this inflation can really be very challenging. So we have to understand that what exactly are the alternatives to combat this challenge. So COVID-19 is really going to change the entire socio-economic condition. So we must know that how to equip ourselves. I'm going to tell you about 5 new business which will be an opportunity in this time. The first thing is going to be digital marketing. Yes, this is going to be an era of digital marketing. However, it has already started a few years back that digital marketing is going to be the new face of business. But this particular COVID-19 has made it prominent very much. We will find that it will be the only way to really reach out to the customers. So you have to understand that if you are really good in website development, or if you have not really learned, this is a time to learn the skills that how you can market your business digitally. So many friends who basically are watching this video, maybe you are good in doing social networking, maybe you are good in opening a particular website, or you are good in doing graphic designing, maybe you are good in making infographic script, or some of you may have some skills of video editing and graphic designing. So these skills are going to be handy for you. So why not you use these skills to help someone grow the business? You might find that there are a lot of scope for people who know these skills, and you can use this talent to help people to develop their business. You will find that there are a lot of self-performers, like there are artists, singers who basically used to address in concert. So in this social distancing time, they will find it difficult to get the audience. Why not to develop a particular website for them? Why not to develop a particular social page for them? And through this social network, they can once again retain their audience. So this is how we can find good opportunity. And the second thing which I have to understand, that the market, since it's going through a lot of change, people nowadays are focusing more on getting the essential items, because during this phase of lockdown, we must see that the opportunity is where people want to get all the basic essential at their doorstep, and that too respecting the social distance. So this is going to be the time when you can organize for some small market network where you can keep some delivery boys who can pick up the essential items, which could be grocery, which could be the daily consumables, and they can drop to the nearest locations. So maybe you can start up this business in your neighbor. So you can just have to contact few delivery boys who can reach out to the nearest grocery shop, get the items, and simply deliver it to their customer. But for that, you would require a small e-commerce site through which you can easily put up your catalog, that what exactly are the essential items, and easily your customer can fill up that particular requirement form. And once the requirement forms is digitally delivered to you, you can basically, with a phone call or with just a WhatsApp, you can confirm that your delivery will be delivered within a particular time as per the request. So this is one of the new techniques which is going to work, and that is why we have seen there are brands like Spencer's, Grocell, Gophers are really going through a big increase in their business, and they have already projected to recruit more delivery boy after the lockdown. So we have to understand that these are the new trends of business which are going to come up. Not only that, you might be good in some of the skills. Many of you are good in teaching, many of you are good in acting, or many of you may be a good speaker. So you can also enhance the skills to prepare some digital classes and digital tutorials, because this time you really are going to find this a hot cake. So if you really are a performer, you can prepare your tutorial courses online, and you can find your online students. So online education is going to be one of the important things, because when we find that social distancing is important, no parents will really find it easy to send their kids to the school. So this is the time, if you really are related to some kind of industry knowledge, if you are basically a soft skill trainer, you will find that there is a market when you can actually train people by online method. So you can also come up with online tutorial website through which you can give online education. And my friends, there is another one opportunity which is going to be very popular, and that is where you actually will find that if you can also design the websites, because there are small and medium enterprises around your neighbor, and those organizations are really struggling to reach out to their customers. So you can help them design maybe a small video, maybe small website, or it could be a Facebook site through which they can easily contact their customer. So these are some new things which you might do after the lockdown, which can definitely get you engaged and also give you a good opportunity to get business. So there's nothing to feel negative, because if you really have an option to work, then definitely you have to implement it, and this is the high time when you should try to encash this opportunity. And due to this entire pandemic, we have seen some new opportunities have come. For example, you will find that there are a lot of sanitization scope. For example, you can see that how you can help some organization to do maybe warehouse sanitization, or there are some depots who are looking for sanitization machines or maybe some sanitization tunnel. So you can also do some innovation through which you can prepare some fogging machines, you can prepare some sanitization tunnel, or maybe you can also try to help people to facilitate to get all those items. So these are one of the area which is also going to be a great demand in the future. And I must tell you that if you really have all this information, just you have to plan it out properly and make sure that how you can stepwise go ahead, because if you do not try, you will never find these things happening automatically. So my friends, there is nothing to feel bad because of this pandemic. Once the market is open after the lockdown, you have ample opportunity to get business. So please get set ready and start getting yourself ready for the big opportunity. I'm sure if your planning is correct, if you have the right preparation, then you will definitely get the success. So here I'm signing off. I hope that you will already start working on it, and with this positive belief, I will meet you once again for one more topic in the next video. Thank you.